Hey, it's John Diop, and today I want to talk to you about Greta Gerwig, the director of the Barbie movie. Now, the first thing I did was do that chart because very rarely do we look closely at the people who write this entertainment that we look at all the time. And like most black women would say, sis definitely needs to heal. But let's get into it. The first thing you notice is that there's a lot of Sharon, and the first thing is Mercury square Sharon, which means that her wound, the things that hurt her in life, are going to come out when she writes and when she communicates. Next, we have to get into Mercury square Uranus. And it was so funny looking at that ending because of all places that Barbie could have went. She went to the gynecologist at the end of the film. I just found that very weird, very odd, but it's something that the director put in there. Next, we get into Pluto square midheaven. This is a woman who is power hungry. This is a woman who is bent on control. And honestly, that's the bottom back line of feminism. Feminism is women who are unattracted to men trying to force control because the things that they can't get from men are things that are not in their reach. Sex as well as money are two things that are denied to women who men find attractive. And feminism is them trying to force that control through money and sex. And so that's what this woman is attempting to do. Next, we look at Mars square ascendant. I wondered why in all the interviews she wore these big jackets and suits with shoulder pads that look like the 90s, just like for Phylicia Rashad. And the thing is that she's trying to look more powerful. She's trying to look more masculine. She's looking like a man. When you see her, she dresses and her countenance is like a man. She doesn't enjoy being a woman, and that is in the chart. Next, we have Uranus opposition Chiron, which means even though she has a desire to change the world, she doesn't necessarily like the people who she's supposed to change it for, which means that she doesn't like other women as much either. She's really doing this for herself because she doesn't enjoy or like other women. Next, we have Saturn square midheaven, which is another backbone of feminism, which talks about the finances. This is a woman who's trying to gain power through her finances, and that's what feminism is about, trying to liberate that money in order to control men. Next, we talk about Mars square Saturn. Once again, more problems, more combat, more issues with men. And so when you look at this woman's chart, it could keep going for days. I mean, there's even issues in here about how she dated gay men. It's because she chooses men who are not masculine because she's seeking that control. And so with that being said, are these really the type of people that we want illustrating and showing things to our children? And the answer is no, but most of us won't look deeper. And so with this, I wanted to show you that we have to take a look at those who are putting things in front of our children and be smart. Peace.